What's going on, guilty guys and gals, and welcome to this silly video. On a stream a little while ago, I did a tier list of Genshin Impact characters with no idea about any Genshin Impact character except one, sort of, but only the name. And so my one mod in the stream chat was the one mod. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Matt. I don't have any introduction. I'm Matt. You can see me everywhere on this channel. Matt Maniac.
Yeah. Now I do think that at least two of these characters are your profile pictures on different websites. So,
Correct.
I think you can be considered an expert.
Yep.
All right.
Play the game. I have an addiction. It's not okay.
So I think it'll be funny to actually do the ranking, knowing what these people are generally like, and then comparing it to the one I did before and seeing how much it changed. So that's what we're gonna do, and I guess we're starting with the main character. Oh, I should also mention.
That was a mess.
We tried to record the game, like the intro of the game, and it just didn't go well. I don't know if it's just poorly optimized on PC or something. It was probably more because I was trying to record it and do Discord at the same time, but my computer just did not like it, and the game didn't like it either. There's some fun footage. Okay. So yeah, we're doing this instead. And we've got our first boy.
Aether. He's basic, main character, nothing special. That's the best I can give you. He does really nothing. He's just one of the male protagonist.
So you would say he's plain, perhaps?
Basic AF.
Yeah. All right. That seems fair. You know what? He actually kind of reminds me of?
Oh.
He actually kind of reminds me of the protagonists in Fire Emblem Heroes, where it's just two yellow-haired twins. And they have zero personality.
This exact game.
Yeah, right?
The exact plot to this game. Two yellow-haired twins.
Yeah, and they have I don't know, some magical destiny probably. I never actually played Fire Emblem Heroes. I just know that there was two yellow-haired twins. So
what game is not two yellow-haired twins?
So who's this next one? Is this sister from the intro?
Well, there's a sister lower down, but the next one on the exact list is Albedo, which is the character that many people have wanted a rerun for, which means that a second banner to come out so they can actually get the character.
Oh, she's rare. Ooh.
It's Albedo. Or as people call him, Alfredo. I don't do that. It's weird.
Alfredo. Perfect. Okay.
A Geo character. I'm just gonna read off his exact definition. A genius known as I'm not saying that word. He is the chief alchemist and captain of the investigation team of the Knights of Favonius. He's pretty chill.
Okay.
He's a pretty chill dude.
So he's like your boss?
Yeah, he can act like your boss, but not commonly.
Okay. I guess I'll put him in cool. Well, you know what? I'll put him in standard, which is B tier. Because I don't feel like he has a very cool design. But, I don't know. Then again, I can't really see him from the, neck down. So he could be wearing, amazing cool armor, but I'd never know.
Not really wearing any armor. I'm looking at him right now. He doesn't really have any cool armor. He just has, a researcher outfit. Not a lab coat and all.
It's just, some clothes. Some regular clothes.
Practically some clothes with a bit of pizzazz.
Alright, well then he's definitely going in standard. Okay, next is Amber. We actually got to her in the game, but that was about the time when it started to destroy itself, so.
Yep.
I know she uses a bow.
Yay, that's all we need to know. She uses a bow.
Is that really it? Does she get, nothing to do?
Okay, she is the first character you unlock, besides, the protagonist.
Right.
Her design is really, really basic.
Yeah. Just like a red cloak with some goggles. I don't know.
She's an outrider of the Knights of Favonius, and best friends with a different character on this banner, and she has a pyro vision. And she throws like a doll that explodes.
Okay. So, okay, just to unpack that a little bit. A pyro vision, does that mean she has a vision about fire? Or that she can, like, do fire magic?
Practically fire magic. With bow characters, they more, like, enchant their, like, arrows with fire for pyro or their respective element.
Okay.
That's really... Each vision have their own, like, sort of, like, characteristics that fit with them.
All right.
Or they're just a good person.
I'm going to put her in standard, because at least she has something going on. I feel like the protagonist just doesn't. Other than being you.
Yay, you.
Okay, next one is Tiny Face. I don't know why her face looks so small. I think it's just because her hair is so far down. I don't know.
Yep, that is Kami Satavayaka. New character from the newest Raiden. So her thing is she is like heir to the head of the thing known as the Kamisato clan.
Okay.
Or Yashiro Commission, which is like a whole new thing in Inazuma. It's very confusing. She has Cryo, which we don't know yet what Cryo actually stands for. It's like Pyro's war.
Oh no, like it's like implications.
Yeah, it's what the god of
what
the Archon of Cryo stands for, because there's Archon, Cryo, and then God of something. They go together.
I see.
Yeah, we don't know which Cryo is. But her design is I think her design is really interesting. The only thing I hate is her bangs.
Well, you know, you gotta have them if you're an ice character, you know, to symbolize you're closed off and a little bit cold.
Hey, yeah.
Okay,
like for every Cryo character.
Yeah, totally, because I'm looking at all these other characters and all of them have them.
Almost all of them except for one.
All right. I guess I'll put her in cool for both the pun and because she seems mysterious or something.
Okay, she's not really mysterious. She has a crush on the Traveler.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll keep her in cool. But yeah, is one of those characters. You know who she reminds me of? Another Fire Emblem character. Could you believe it?
Oh my god, sorry. The thing is equal to Legend of Zelda and Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Well, there's in Fire Emblem Conquest, there's 2 maid characters who are like your maids, and they're like, ooh, the player, we love you. At least one of them is. And they're both ice elemental, and they both have faces like this, so...
Wow, how convenient.
Yeah.
There are more characters in this game that love the Traveler.
I'm sure.
Okay, next up is Barbara.
Barbara, that's a good name.
Yeah, she's a very interesting character, and by that I mean I hate her. For no reason. I just do. She is known as an idol across all of, like, the region, or I'd say just her town, Mondstadt.
Oh. I don't think that really counts. I don't think you can be an idol but only in one place.
She's well known. She sings. She's got a fan base. She's also a sister at the church.
I guess that could go together. Doesn't seem likely, but okay.
She's a Hydro character. Hydro is for justice.
Okay.
Which I don't know why she's justice.
Why? I guess because she's in the church. Why is water justice, though?
There's someone else in the church who's not justice remotely.
I see. Ooh. Are they the villain? Is this another classic
There's no necessary villain. Like we don't know the full. Well, we know the name of the full villain, just not. We have these like harbingers, which are interesting. One of them is currently playable.
Okay. So she's church idol. That's interesting again.
And she has a summer outfit.
Oh, wow. I won't hold that against her because I'm sure like 80% of these people have a sexy outfit.
No, like in game. Only currently, let's see, only 2 characters have outfits. This game.
What's even the point then? So like you were talking earlier about like someone who needed a re-release. Do they not like re-release them with funny outfits? Like new outfits every time?
I wish, but no, because the characters, because the outfits don't really affect anything.
Yeah, but that's
there.
But it's a reason to get new people to pull the character, right?
Yeah, but that's why they make certain characters very, very good.
Yeah.
So people can have an incentive to pull for them.
It's kind of a different way of doing the whole gacha system for sure. Instead of like,
yeah, all
the new characters are good, but all the new characters are good, but you want to pull the one with the funny outfit. It's like, no, you can't pull the good characters unless you really try, so you have to keep pulling forever.
Yeah, so for Amber, with her, she's really rare to get, but Barbara is such a common character. So there's a system called 4 stars and then 5 stars.
Right, there usually is.
Barbara's a 4-star, and like 3 4-star characters appear on each banner per 5-star.
So you can get you usually get like 3 of her.
Yeah, basically. And I'm just trying to get 1 character currently, and somehow I'm gonna get Barbara. She's not even on this banner.
I also think that's kind of funny, so I'm not moving her anyway. Okay, next is the one that I never remember if that's an eye patch or hair.
Hair.
That red thing is hair?
That's hair. I think. Hard to tell sometimes.
I know, that's what I'm like squinting at.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it while looking at her.
Beto.
Oh, it looks like an eye patch now. Look at it from a different perspective. Because it looks like it's under her hair.
Yeah,
the game.
It does.
That's under her hair.
You never know.
That's an eye patch.
Okay.
But I feel like it would look better if it was a red streak.
There's so many with red streak. Well, actually, I say that, but there's like 2. It just feels like everybody's got a streak.
All 2 of them.
All right. Okay. So what's her deal?
Beto.
Other than having an eye patch, which is already a plus.
Beto is the head of a pirate crew. Known as the Crux.
Right. Yeah.
She's more polite than a stereotypical pirate.
As would be the case, it seems. For all these characters, they seem a little bit more polite than you'd expect.
Not true, but
okay.
with Beto, she's a Electro character, and Electro means eternity.
Like live forever?
No, more of tradition and stuff. Like, it's hard to explain. There's one of these which is so confusing, which is what Albedo's one was. It was Zhao, and Zhao is the god of contracts.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense if they're like your boss, but I don't know.
It's hard to explain the god of contracts and eternity.
You know? Yeah. Such concepts. I imagine they came up with all these like god things and then started assigning them to the first few characters, and it was like, yeah, this is easy, and then they kept going and they were like, we can't just keep making this one over and over. How do we make this work?
Kind of. There were I want to quickly check how many original characters. 12 15 16 17 18 19. There are 20 original characters.
Right.
Like from the beginning of the game, and then every patch they'd add a new character, and they'd keep adding a new one.
Okay.
Or close to.
So she's the first new one. Okay.
For Beto is not the first new one. She's also an original one.
Sorry, I did it on my end. It's right after Witch Hat Girl.
We're Witch Hat Girl. Right after Witch Hat. There are multiple Witch Hat Girls.
Well, the first second Witch Hat Girl, actually.
What color hair?
Black.
Dark brown or light brown?
I think that's black. It might be blue. If I was just counting for 20, because we've already done 5, so 5, 10, 15, and then the first new one would be the girl with the white hair and the red thing hanging down from the top of her head.
No, the first new one was the young girl with like a red hat with a clover on it.
Oh, so it's not in
That was
order.
the first new character in the entire game.
It's in alphabetical order, not in order it released. You know what? That makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah, it's alphabetical.
Just considering the protagonist was first, I just thought it was order of release. But I just realized they're all A names so far.
Yeah, and now we're on
Beto.
B's, so Barbara Beto. Next one is Bennett.
I can put it in really cool, sure. Bennett, he's got goggles, so that's already a plus.
Is that where the standards are?
I mean,
The bar cannot be just goggles.
For knowing nothing, yeah, sure.
Fair enough.
I mean, more interesting
Okay.
than guy with no goggles.
I disagree completely, but okay. Bennett is a pyro vision. One of like the a billion of them.
I see.
And he's known for his very much unluckiness.
Okay.
By that he means not joking, everything bad that can happen will happen to him.
Is that why he has a bandage on his nose?
Yep, he has a bandage on his nose, and he has a team known as the Bennett Adventure Team, and all the other members left.
I see. Well,
Because
you
of
know,
how
I probably
bad he made everything go.
would too. If that was the case. Oh. Disaster falls upon us every day? Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dip.
Alright, that's at least, again, interesting. But he's a fire guy. Cool, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
and the entire community likes him. He has really strong attacks. Not strong attacks. He is really good at like boosting other characters.
He's a stat bot. I was gonna say staff bot. That's not really right.
We'll call it support, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Blue hair, let me guess, ice type?
Yeah. Okay, this is my old favorite character. This is my second favorite character.
Alright.
This is because I now have a new favorite character. This is Chungyun, and I'm completely biased. But Cryo, yes, Cryo. He's an exorcist.
An exorcist, okay.
He has this thing in his body called Yang energy, which causes him only to be able to eat cold foods. It's very interesting.
So, okay. So, in that case, if you, like, made some warm food, but let it get cold, could he eat it?
In theory, yes. As long as it's not, like, spicy as
The
well.
king
It
of
can't be
cold
spicy.
pizza.
I think he could take cold pizza.
That's funny.
His outfit, he has a hood, and I like that because I'm wearing a hoodie right now. And he wears, like, a sort of hoodie.
Alright.
And I like his design because I'm biased. If not from a non-biased standpoint, his design is pretty basic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is probably one of the characters I put in plain the first time around, because he just looks like a guy with blue hair,
Yep.
I guess.
And it hurt me a lot.
Okay, so Exorcist, I think that's 1 point plus. King of Cold Pizza, I'll put him in cool. That's both of the ice people in cool.
Standards. Okay. D-Luke.
Fire type.
Oh my god, it's a Pokemon now. Yes.
Yeah, everything. That's how I'm gonna
Go
explain all
D-Luke.
this.
He is a 5-star, and he originally came out with the game. He is very, very... Like, how do I put it? I wouldn't say smug, more sarcastic, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
Not really sarcastic. It's hard to explain his personality.
Seeing him, I just think of like the edgy swordsman stereotype, where it's like, my blade hungers for blood. But apparently he's a sarcastic uncle instead.
Hates the Knights of
hates
Favonius.
Well, assumedly.
No, you're technically the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. You're not a part of it. Technically, you're part of like every single thing in this entire game.
Oh, well, fair enough. So he hates like Amber and that other guy that we were talking about, like the second guy.
Albedo?
Yeah.
He finds them to be very, very ineffective.
He might be
his
true.
brother, the Knights of Favonius.
He might be right, because, you know, there was a giant dragon, I think, in the prologue, and Amber didn't even see it, I don't think.
It's been attacking Mondstadt a lot for a while, yet it only just attacked the city when you entered. How mighty convenient.
Oh, yes. I'm sure there's some, like, tie of fate where it's like, oh, the dragon is your sister. Yeah. Anyway.
Nope, that's not good. No, it's not true at all. The dragon's not your sister.
I don't know. So he's sarcastic and he's like slightly antagonistic, but you can befriend him. So I don't know. I'll put him up with the pirate.
Also, he has hair. So with him, his head is so long.
Yes,
like
he does have
eye
hair.
placement is so low down to low down to his chin. He has like a ginormous forehead, and it's hilarious.
Probably true.
That's the side thing I need to add there.
He's got the same problem. I thought the whole reason anime was created was so that you could show the like the eyes underneath the hair and have it still look somewhat good. Like, you know, like the outlines.
But his forehead is ginormous.
All right. It's for all his sarcasm, sarcastic quips. He keeps them up there.
Here it is.
Okay.
I got an image just for you.
Oh, okay. No, this is gonna be bald. Yeah.
That's D-Luke's forehead.
He does look like an alien. Oh my god. Okay.
Forehead is ginormous.
Oh well. I still put him up with really cool. So, it's over. So the next one is the mismatched hair cat girl.
Yep. Cryo.
Really? Okay.
This is the only. I think this is one of the only two Cryo characters
That
do not have large bangs.
Oh, I see.
Well, her bangs are kept up. Yeah. So Diona is cat's line bloodline, meaning that not human blood. Cat blood.
Okay.
Not cat.
Cat blood. That has some disturbing implications.
We injected a cat into her.
Okay.
She's a child and she works at a bar. She has a bow, and she is very I'd say judgmental or stubborn or both.
Yeah, I put her in the bottom tier. I think she gets to
Good,
stay.
because I don't like her. I don't like her.
That's funny because she was in the bottom tier in the original tier list too, but just because her ears didn't match her hair. All right, next one
That's
is
our biggest problem.
Yeah, well that is a problem. All right. Next one is sad blonde with a bat hair tie.
Kind of. That's his Fischl.
Fischl?
Fischl. She has like a bat hair tie on one side. There's a bat accessory. On the other side, there's not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
She has an eye patch.
Oh, I can barely see it. Yes, it appears she does. I thought that was just like weird outlining. Is the eye patch also shaped like a bat?
The eye patch? I don't know. It's covered by her hair.
Oh.
I can see through time and space.
Well, somebody saw through Diluc's hair, so I don't know.
That's because you can see his eye placement is so low down to his chin.
So, what's her deal then? And what is she? Is she Geo?
She is Electro, actually, because purple.
Oh, is that the thing? Okay.
The purple is Electro, and their yellow is Geo, actually. Like, a lot more yellow. Like, Albedo is Geo.
Yeah, and he has, like, a little bit of yellow on him.
It's a bit more yellow and, like, brown. That's what Geo is.
Okay.
So, with Fischl, she is an archer. She's Electro, as I said. And so, fun thing is, her actual name is Amy, but she got the idea of being named Fischl from a book. So now she calls herself Fischl.
That doesn't sound very official. All right.
Slow clap.
Is she like, oh, I didn't have any friends, so I lived in books, and that's why I want to be called Fischl now? Is that it, or like?
I don't know. I don't use her. I don't like her playstyle.
I see. Well, I'm gonna put her in plain. She has a funny name.
But before you do that,
okay.
There's one thing else. She travels with a night raven named Oz, and it's really cool.
I put her up a tier. Also, to be fair, she does have an eye patch, so you know.
Best tier now.
No, I'm not putting her all the way up. But here's the thing, though: like, how many people lose eyes in this world? Because there's at least 3 eye patches I've seen so far.
I'm not sure if Fischl lost her eye or she just wears it for decoration.
Fair enough. Okay. Next is blue hair with ram horns. Probably
okay,
ice.
kind of. Yeah, that character is named Ganyu.
Ganyu. Okay.
She is the secretary of the Qixing, which is like the head thing in the region known as Liyue, which is for Geo.
Oh. She does have a tiny gold part.
And she's also a creature known as an Adeptus, which are like demigods you find around Liyue.
I see.
She is a character. She's another bow character because there are like 20 billion of them in this game.
Is bow like archery just like superior to the other forms, or is it completely inferior and that's why they give it to everybody?
I'm not sure. It's based on playstyle. One of my favorite characters is a bow character, and I still don't like bows that much. She's a pretty cool design. She's very insecure.
I see. She reminds me of Marianne from Fire Emblem. So she's just like a secretary? Like she's a demigod, but she works as a secretary?
First as a secretary because she's half human, half Adeptus, so I don't want to know where that came from.
Oh, those gods.
And then she works as secretary, so she basically does the work that the other positions have not done yet.
Okay. No wonder she's depressed. She has to clean up everybody's messes all the time. She's a demigod of ultimate power and she has to work as a secretary? Okay.
I legit talked to her twice in this game. For during the Archon quest and then her story quest. You get to learn more about her.
I'm going to put her in standard, but I feel bad for her. Do something with her, Gabe. Alright. Next is like the first new character we were talking about. Who has like a Kokiri symbol on her hat. So that's cool.
Okay. Well, first technically new. No, the first new character is farther down with blonde hair and red hat with a clover on it.
Oh, I thought this was the hat with the clover on it. What?
No.
Which one's that?
That is Hu Tao, who runs the Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Oh, okay. Is she fire?
Yeah, she is fire.
Okay.
And she is such a fun character. Not just because of how her character works, but also because of her personality and like how she acts when you hang out with her. Is she like practically like the reverse exorcist.
Okay. I mean, I guess Does that? I get it, because an exorcist works with already dead people. Well, she does too. Never mind. There's something there, but I can't get to it. So she's like giggly and stuff.
She's very giggly. She has lots of fun. Because that's why she's giggly. She also tries to sell coffins to like everyone in Liyue.
All right, well, this is an
Tried
anime
to bury
world.
one of the other characters.
Can you imagine being a funeral, like doing this in an anime world where people get revived all the time through like magical means, and you're like, how am I supposed to make a business when all these people keep coming back to life?
Well, characters die on screen.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's a pretty funny idea. Oh, we've got all these like knights and stuff. What else should we do? Oh, I don't know. A funeral director. Okay.
Oh, sounds perfect.
This one looks like she might be the queen of Plain.
Yes, and this is Jean.
Jean.
Current head of the Knights of
Phoenix
Livonia.
Force. Oh, so she's your super boss.
She's the acting grandmaster.
So she's good at chess. Anyway, keep going.
She is related to Barbara, actually.
I guess they have blue eyes and blonde hair. That's all it really takes in anime, right? You have the same like eye color and hair color.
I could turn that into a very twisted joke right now, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
She's Animo, which that god stands for freedom, and Animo is like wind.
Okay, that one makes sense. I can agree with that. Is that really all it is though? She's just the head knight and she's good at knight stuff and she
freedom. Does like so many like things around the city which are like her chores basically.
Okay. Yeah, she hasn't evolved out of Plain yet.
Yep. And during her story quest, she legit passes out and feels sick from doing so much work. And the final thing I can give to is she's a character that came out with the beginning of the game, and she's like the first 5-star character you officially meet.
I was gonna say, she does look like the rival to that red-haired guy. Like they'd be like in a rivalry or something.
Not true. There's a different rivalry in the Knights of Favonius with them.
I see. 2
different characters. But,
I'm seeing a trend
and Diluc actually have a great relationship.
Okay.
Surprising. But, yeah.
The trend I see here is powerful women doing a lot of chores for other people. The demigod girl and the head of the... Yes, they are powerful, but they must do all these things for me. I don't know. Anyway,
indeed.
Let's go to the guy who looks like looks like edgy Seahawk. All right. Is he a sailor?
Kaya.
Kaya?
Nope. His name is Kaya.
Oh, Kaya.
And he's the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. The Knights of Favonius don't own any horses. It's very confusing.
Yeah, so he is like Seahawk. Okay.
And he is brothers to Diluc. He's adopted.
Oh, I see. I was going to question, but you know what? Okay.
Their dad died. They worked with each other. He is smug. Kaya is very smug. He's a cryo.
Oh, because he's got blue hair. Yeah. Okay. Also, he wears fur, so he must be cold.
Yeah. And he teases Diluc a lot of the time, and Diluc hates those two have a rivalry.
All right, I like that.
I like rivalries. I like violence.
I like violence.
It's my thing.
I'm just like... So when did he lose his eye? Did he lose it as like a child?
We don't know. I don't know if he lost his eye necessarily.
He does. He can't be another person who wears an eye patch for a fashion sense.
Maybe. I think he says something about his eye patch.
Maybe he's got super eye powers and he has to cover it up like Colossus. Or not Colossus, Cyclops.
Woo! Such power in the hands of nothing. Where does it say anything about it? I think it does say something about it somewhere. I'm too lazy to look about it. So,
Okay.
I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can on that.
You know what? I think the S tier is the exact same so far as the other video. The pirate girl with the eye patch, the guy with the fur and the eye patch. It's all eye patches. Also, the red-haired guy. I don't think he was in there. Never mind. But still, it's funny.
Okay.
Next is...
My third favorite character.
Okay.
Ching.
Shing. That's a good name.
It's very weird spelling. Keqing.
Okay.
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching. Ka-chow. Okay. So what is Ka-chow?
She's an electro character.
Purple.
She always feels like time is of the essence. And how else do I put it? She also is in charge. She's also in charge of what's it called? I'm blanking on it.
Some organization.
She is in charge of the Millilith, which is the army in Liyue. So there's the secretary, Ganyu, and then she works with. She's in charge of war. So sometimes Ganyu has to deal with that work as well.
Okay.
Ching is a very fun character to use in my opinion. Her outfit has a lot of flower crests, I'd say, around it.
I don't really understand her hair. Oh wait, is it two ponytails that are sharply turned into her head at the top? How does that work?
So I think I read somewhere that she designed it to look like a cat.
I was thinking more rabbit, but you know what? That's fine.
She apparently I believe she says that she designed her hat to look like a cat. I don't remember why, but I want to figure that out now. I remember hearing that.
Is it to make her friend, the secretary, who is half monster or whatever, feel better?
Zero clue.
That would be nice. That would move her up a tier. But right now, she's just fine.
Yep, practically.
You know what? I'm putting her up. Yeah.
Yeah, ka-ching. You put her in a lower tier, and I was like, oh my god, that hurt.
Well, she might have moved up one tier. I'm not sure.
That hurts even more.
Next is Tiny Girl Red Hat.
Flea.
Is she a postman? She's got the postman visor.
No, she's a 4-year-old, I think a 4-year-old who works at, or something like that, who works at the Knights of Favonius and throws bombs.
What is this game? Okay.
She's a pyro character.
Red.
Her mother is missing.
Oh, I see. That totally cool. That's why she's made a mother out of bombs.
Jean acts like her parent.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yep. So Klee is she has a lot of bombs, and there's not much to her. She just has bombs, and it's hilarious.
Okay. I feel like she's
one of the midget characters.
I feel like all the child characters so far are just child, but does adult thing. Haha.
She also blows up fish for her fishing method.
We gotta stand a single mother, so I moved her up one, and then her child can be in plane. Alright, next is... Which girl? Brown hair.
The Nope of the entire game.
Oh, I see.
Lisa.
Lisa? Just Lisa?
Her name is Lisa.
Okay.
Okay, so what happened is that she's the librarian for the Knights of Favonius.
That's why she needs that hat, to block out all the book sun from her face, yeah.
She makes sure that all books are returned on time, or else she will, a bit aggressive. I'm saying that in one of her like quests, you literally see her shock something, like and almost kill it until they give the book.
Great. Okay.
And design's very, I'd say, flat. I'd say, but her. How do I put this without sounding disgusting?
Her appeal is her, you know.
Her carries are ginormous.
I see.
This is the best way I could put it.
Yeah, so I just put her in plain. The angry librarian stereotype is fine. So.
Oh my god, it's even better. Okay, there are two more things to her.
Oh, okay.
Her birthday is on June 9th.
Okay.
6/9. It makes it even better.
They really did that, huh?
Yep. And then she calls you sweetheart, honey, and darling a lot.
So she's the Camilla of this game. I get it.
Basically. And then the final thing to her is that the way she got her vision is she worked at the library. She worked at the library. She was like, it's gonna be very difficult to do this without vision. And then she got an electro vision.
Wow, how convenient.
Yep. Her design, kind of flat. Her character, large. She also has a lot of signs around her that she's gonna die.
Okay.
Not joking.
I can't. Let's move on to Flower Girl. Looks like...
Okay, Lumine, who's the girl traveler. Or when we played, you legit called her Linguini.
Yeah, Linguini. It was Linguini and Alfredo, or something like that, I think, yeah.
Linguini and is Aether, and then Linguini, and you're like... so I said Lumine, and you're like, Linguini? I was like, what? No! So now her name is Lumine/Linguini.
Yeah. So she's basically just girl version of this other guy?
Yep, of Traveler.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I just put them in the same tier. Does anything change from that choice, or is it literally just the same, but girl?
Voice lines?
Okay, well.
There's voice lines difference, and yeah, that's basically it, voice lines.
Cool. I would put her a little bit above, because she has at least a better design, but I can't, because there's no other tier there, so, you know, that's fine. Another witch girl! Woo!
Mona.
Thank God the other one wasn't named Mona. Okay. Carrying on.
Mona.
What?
She's an astrologist?
So, wait, like stars or like star signs?
Yes. The legit design has stars all over it. You can't really tell.
Okay, fair enough. So she likes space somehow.
She's more like, I think she's more astrologer.
Signs.
Yeah, astro signs, because she uses her abilities to predict the future.
Okay, this is anime. I forgot, so it might actually work.
It works sometimes, but
okay.
I don't have her. She's broke. She's very broke. Is a stuck-up personality.
All right, that's some personality at least.
What else is there to her?
So are all the characters that wear witch hats electric type? That's kind of sad.
No, she's Hydro.
What? Okay. Yeah, I know. She's gonna get her a little bit higher place. For once, it's not color coordinated. Oh, we've had that before, but you know.
Yeah.
This one's so purple. I just couldn't think it would not be electric.
Yeah, practically that's how that works.
Alright, that's fine. That's pretty good. Can't complain.
Now, after Mona,
this one...
the new character, Ning Wong. Not new character. The next character, Ning Wong.
Okay.
She is the leader of the Qixing, which is the head of, like, the head of Leeway.
Who else was in that group? Is that the one with...
Shing and then Ganyu.
Okay, I don't remember those people totally.
She's the richest person in all of Teyvat.
Okay.
She's Geo. And the fun thing with her is that she didn't get her vision from the god. She got a masterless vision, which is a vision that owner died and is just
She grave robbed magic powers from somebody? That's kind of cool.
Practically. There's one other character who has some sort of instance to it. It's the character with, like, a full-on picture of him.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
doing with, like, purple
with the
swirls.
red streak in his hair, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, there's that same character later in. That's just the same thing, just different.
Oh, I see.
It's very confusing. Well, this is Ning Wong. Yeah, she has a tattoo on her leg.
Are we still talking about the rich lady, or have we moved on?
Rich lady has a tattoo on her leg.
Yeah, I think I see what they're going for with her. It's fine.
It's fine. And
it's that like that trope of like, I'm a self-made woman and you can't do anything to stop me. You know, like like kind of underground, kind of, I don't know, criminal slightly maybe. And he's like, ooh, I don't know.
Maybe, but she's the kind of leader of an entire nation, so not necessarily.
Okay, that's not criminal. I can't. It's hard to explain it without just being like this character, and then 80% of people won't know what I'm talking about. But it's like the. I don't know how to explain it. I know what they're going for. I'll just leave it at that and be done.
Okay, next character.
Rose hair.
Noelle.
Is she ice type?
Nope. She is
Geo. Wasted opportunity. Alright, what does she do?
She is the maid to the Knights of Favonius.
The whole army?
Armor all around her maid outfit.
She's the maid to an entire army?
She runs the night. And she wants to actually join the Knights of Favonius. Like full time, it'd be like a warrior there.
I see. Yeah.
He's failing.
Yeah. So she's like Lissa from Fire Emblem Awakening, or like, I don't know, any of the villager characters, any of those people aspiring knights. It's common. But
yep.
I gotta give her points for having to carry the entire army's cleaning on her back. Okay. This next one looks like she tried to get sealed by some, like she's like a yokai or something.
That's actually kind of close.
That's what those things are.
Chi-Chi, and she is a goat. She's not a goat. She's a zombie.
Oh, I thought you said she was a goat. I'm like, what? She's a zombie.
Yeah, she's a zombie. She's cryo.
I guess that would make sense. I'm cold because I'm dead.
She works at a pharmacy.
All right.
What else is there to her? Yeah, she is the character that Hu Tao, which is funeral parlor girl, wants to bury.
She's still alive, sort of. What do you mean? Okay. I was gonna say, oh, well, maybe they're like friends, but no, they're enemies.
Chi-Chi's just scared of her, and Hu Tao's like, I want to bury you.
Okay.
And then, I'd say the last thing to bring up about Chi-Chi is that she has a horrible memory. She cannot remember something you tell her.
It's because a zombie ate her brains.
Zombie, yeah, she doesn't eat brains because she's like a child. She's a legit child.
Finally.
There's a different character named Child soon, but like child.
Okay. I think I've seen that name before that you say it. It has like an E on the end. I thought it was Childe. It's literally just child.
Child with an E at the end.
Finally, an interesting child character. All it took was killing them and bringing them back to life.
Yay! Murder!
Next up is a guy with a hood, maybe.
That is
Scar.
Razor.
Razor. Okay, he's the edgy swordsman, right?
Kind of. He's a Claymore. He's Electro. And as stereotypical Disney movies would have it, he's got abandoned and then grew up and raised by wolves. And he has wolf characteristics.
Okay. This guy could be a Yu-Gi-Oh character. And he'd run like a beast deck. I'll put him in standard.
He's the only character that uses one item in the game, and he also gets led by a ghost of a wolf, I'd say.
Okay.
This is the best way I can put it. His design is very basic, though.
I don't know. I like it.
His hood makes no sense because his hair goes through the back of it, like under his hood, yet he's wearing it as. Oh, it makes no sense.
Don't think about it.
Next up is Sucrose.
like sugar. Is she sweet?
You're not the first person who has said that to me.
Well, that's because that's what sucrose is.
Yes, it's because she's also an alchemist.
Okay. They couldn't have named her like
worked for Albedo
or something. Okay.
She worked for Albedo. She is Animo, which I don't know why she's Animo.
Wow, at least that's something
She's
different.
also Knights of Favonius. She's very basic design, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I just put her in plain. Is she the only character in the game with glasses?
Let me check actually. I think
she is. You know what? I'm gonna put her in standard.
Oh. The glasses bump her up.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. That's something unique among the cast.
Yep. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, the Sylvain looking dude.
Child.
The guy. Oh.
This is Child.
The guy who's like, women, am I right? Yeah. Right?
No.
No?
This is Child with an E. He is he's smug. He's part of the evil group known as the Fatui. Yet he totally wants to date the Traveler.
Oh. Okay. Come on, he couldn't have just been like, I like romance. No, he's like, I like you in specific.
Actually, he doesn't want to date the Traveler. He actually wants to date one of the Geo Archon.
Oh, so he wants to date a god. That's great.
Those two are an actual gay ship.
I like that. I'm gonna date a god. That's good.
Yep. He's really cool. He's Hydro.
Wouldn't have guessed that. What does he have on his head?
Character?
Is it like
is a part of his disguise. It's a mask of his from being a part of the Fatui, which is the evil group again. He's highly feared on the battlefield, apparently. He's also known as Ginger. He's Ginger.
Why? Okay.
Gingy.
Gingy. Oh. I like him.
Pretty cagey, now Gingy.
You know, he might be my favorite so far.
He's just got his third rerun. More than half the characters.
Well, that's how you know it's a good one. This one.
Venti.
Wind.
Oh my god, you're a genius. He's a bard and he's Animo, and he's also the Animo Archon. He's the god of Animo.
Wait, is he actually the god?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's more than standard, I suppose.
Really?
You can play as one of the gods?
You play as three of the gods currently.
That's not very fun.
You don't get their god powers. You get like basic powers from them.
Yeah, but one, that makes them even worse. But two, it's like there's gotta be some mystery to it, right? You can't just be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna call the god of wind on my phone and get him to come down for pizza. You know?
We don't know he's the god of wind until after the entire quest.
I feel like you could do that once, but if there's three of them,
he doesn't always Yeah, you basically just fight as him as if he were a normal character, except he's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I like that. That's holding him back from being an S tier. Anyway, so he's just the god of wind. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
Okay, so if he was to die, like if you are to game over with him, do all the wind characters lose their powers?
No.
No. No, but like, because the world would reset, right? You'd reset to your last save point. But in the like lore of the world, if one of the gods is to die, would all the other people lose their powers?
Not necessarily, because the power is in the vision. The god is the one that gives the vision.
So it's just nobody could get wind powers anymore.
No one could obtain the wind powers anymore, but people could still use them if they had it.
Okay. I guess that's different, at least from most magic systems. I guess also there's another way. You could just grave rob it from somebody when they die, and the powers could go on forever.
Yep, that's how masterless visions work. Woo, 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 woo.
So here's my prediction, right? If it isn't already, there's going to be a character at some point that is trying to collect all of them by like stealing them from people or something. It's gotta happen.
Vision?
Yeah.
Okay, there's something like that, but there's also these things called gnosis, which are what the gods have, which there's the main villain is trying to take from all of the gods.
Does that allow them to like give people powers?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So they're trying to become a god among men. Anyway, next up is girl with bear ears.
Okay, that's the closest one you're getting. That's the closest one you're gonna get. This is Zhongling.
Okay, a youngling.
No, she's a renowned chef in Liyue.
Okay.
She's known basically all over Teyvat. She's pyro.
Okay.
And one of her assistants, well, basically, I'd say stuffed animal, like living bear thing that walks around with her, is actually the stove god.
So it's like full like Greek pantheon style where everything has a god.
Practically.
That's pretty funny.
Well, its bear thing is Guoba, and it can shoot fire out of its mouth.
Oh, I see. So wait, is she the fire elemental or is the bear?
Yes.
Okay.
All of the above.
putting her with the one with glasses because they've got the same amount of interesting. Okay.
Next up is the character known as Zhao.
Zhao? Admiral Zhao?
Xiao.
Oh, different. I think
Zhao.
that's different. I think Zhao. I don't know. I think it was with a ZH in Avatar. Anyway, got cool hair.
He's also an adeptus.
No horns? Come on.
Yeah, but he's also a special type of adeptus called a Yaksha adeptus. And he's also given a category as the Conqueror of Demons. That's one of his titles.
Okay,
and he also, just because he doesn't have a horn, I'm also gonna send you a picture of his mask. That's his mask.
It's like an Oni mask, basically.
Yeah.
But like a little bit more cat.
Well. He's Animo. He has a no one gives an F personality.
Right.
And he has horns on the side of his arm.
What?
He has like horns on the side of his right arm.
Sure. Okay, whatever. We'll go with it.
Yay.
That makes sense, yeah. Next up.
Sing Show.
What is that earring?
Hmm?
The earring. It looks like you pull it and like a blind would open. Maybe that's how the bangs.
That earring. This is a thing. Yeah, I don't know what that earring is. It's just there's a blue thing that's attached to. It's not even fully attached to his ear.
Cool.
It's floating. Anyway, he loves books.
Okay.
He's shipped with my second favorite character, Jinyan. Is Hydro.
Blue. Nice.
Design is very basic though.
Is that all he's got going for him? That he loves books?
And he's shipped with his Jinyan the entire time. And
Okay.
it's basically canon by now.
So I get it. He's like, instead of like, you know, the female love interest in like one of these things where it's like, oh, I'm playing but I have a hobby. That's what he is. Except, you know.
Yep. And I confused him for a girl at the beginning of the game.
That's just anime sometimes though, you know.
Yep, that's how an anime works.
Also, I bet in certain regions he is a girl. So that they can
I don't think
like,
so, but his
slide
voice
that
actor
by.
is a girl.
That's also anime. That's actually just animation in general. But I don't know. I feel like that might have been intentional. If they ever released this game in Russia or something, they could easily be like, oh, yeah.
And then I just want to bring up what his definition says about him. It just says a young man carrying a long sword. Excuse me, but what?
That's fine.
You know, definitely can't be taken the wrong way.
In a world of gods and all this stuff, this guy just likes books. Can't really help it. I guess.
Yep.
All right, this next one.
Jinyan.
All right. Just got a streak in here. Rockstar.
Pyro.
No. I thought that
Rockstar?
outfit was gonna be like, yeah, I'm like a cool fighter or something. No, just because Rockstar.
Oh, she's Pyro.
Yep.
She's scared of frogs.
Who is it?
She can't go a sentence without saying rock and roll.
Yikes.
She's from Leeway. She's also one of the most irrelevant characters in the game.
I get the feeling that's the case, yeah. Given how most of her, like, things are like, oh, she says rock and roll, and she's a rock and roll star, and, rock and roll. Also, they didn't make the rock and roll star Geo for rocks? Come on.
Yeah, it's lost, but never gonna get it back. And then Zhongli.
Right. He's got weird gradient hair.
Well, he's the Geo god.
Oh, okay.
He is the one who's
I guess that
almost
one had-
cannonly dating child.
Yeah, I was gonna say those two look like they go together, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Is
the
he like
character
super
with
serious?
so many. He's somewhat serious.
Okay. That's
By
the
that I mean
vibe,
very
so.
much serious.
Yeah.
Extremely knowledgeable about all things, and a mysterious expert contracted by the Wangshan funeral parlor.
Oh, I'm just gonna call the god. See what he says about this one.
They don't know he's the god. He's he's basically a retired god.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. Retired god. That's fun.
What else is there, Tim? Oh yeah, the funny thing is that all of his attacks and his entire being is just so many euphemisms.
What does that mean?
Basically, all of his attacks, any of his attacks can look like the wrong thing. Like one of his attacks makes it look like an actual like cock. He can shoot an enormous meteor that looks like. Look, I'm just gonna say it as all of his attacks are just inappropriate euphemisms.
I can't believe I had to move him out of S tier. I can't believe it. How could they do this to me?
Blame the fandom, not me.
Yeah, well. No, I blame the game more than the... Anyway.
Okay,
the one
so
that I
now
would have
we're at the
guessed was a zombie.
Okay, yeah. Now everyone past this point are. So these characters have come out after 2.5.
Hmm.
So and this tier list was made in during 2.4. So
Okay.
everyone past here is a bit more recent.
Cool.
Not 2.5, 1.5, sorry. We're currently in 2.2.
Yeah, I think that's what this title says, yeah. 0.2 character.
Okay, so Rosaria.
Good name.
She's Cryo.
Is it because she's dead? Again.
No, she is one of the sisters at the church.
Okay.
She's very depressed.
Okay.
She has short hair. She just wears a veil.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean, yeah. Why is
I, for a while, thought it was actually her hair the entire time.
No, I thought it was too until you said that. Why is it colored red? It didn't have to be.
Oh no, I didn't make the character.
Again, it's just a question to the ether.
The rhetorical question.
Yeah. So there's no explanation why she looks like that? She just has gray
No
skin?
real there's no real explanation. She just is.
You know what? I'll give her some credit for that, I guess. I just am. Fair
And then
enough.
she cannot pronounce the Anemo god's official name, which is Barbados.
I was gonna say, well, I probably couldn't pronounce a lot of these names, but Barbados, I don't know, that one seems. Then again, maybe it's different in the language they speak. It might be really awkward. I don't know. Anyway, she's fine. Cool enough. A decent first edition.
Yep. Next up is
Blue.
Eula.
Again, good name.
Indeed.
She looks like a Pegasus knight.
Well, she is a Knights of Favonius, yes.
Uh-huh.
Her design is very complex. She has a lot of details on her. She's an aristocrat.
Mm.
And she's like from a family that like tried to basically take over all of Mondstadt and turn basically everyone into slaves.
Oh dear. Okay.
She is the captain of the Knights of the Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
So they just let that be water under the bridge.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And she also has I'd say fetish for vengeance.
Cool.
Their entire character is based on vengeance.
Man, they really wasted this design on this. That's sad. Why couldn't they make like this one that character? Blonde.
She's also very strong.
I'm sure. Okay. I don't know. I'm sad.
Next up is Yan Fei with the horrible picture. Yeah, amazing design.
The one with the funky hat?
Yep, her design, her like picture thing is really bad on everything. Yet her design, like, actually is really cute.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I put her in S tier for a crazy hat the first time. So.
She is a legal advisor.
Cool. Do all
That's
legal
basically
advisors wear hats like that?
And she's half Adeptus.
Okay, like the
All
other
she's
two.
got going for her.
I'm gonna put her in standard. I wish I could put her high for cool hat tier, but I'm not gonna do that this time.
She's just got nothing. She's such a basic character.
And this was like a like update character, like ooh, this fancy new character.
Yep.
That's
Now
insane.
we're now in Inazuma time. This is 2.0, 2.4. Ayaka, the first character we put on this list, is also Inazuma, but I don't know why they put her so high up in the order.
Okay.
So the first one is Kaidahara Kazuha.
Not gonna pretend I could probably know that after hearing it once.
Call him Kazuha.
This is the guy who's also in that image.
Yeah, he's the guy in that image. He's Anemo. He's also part of the Crux fleet, which is the ship Beidou on. The thing is that Beto's a 4-star character. He's a 5-star character.
So
Very confusing.
I'm stronger than ye, Captain.
Yeah, they also made the zombie like a 5-star character, and they made the literal god, like the leader of an entire nation, a 4-star character.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what does this streak-haired lad have going for him, other than being a pirate?
Abandoned, speaks in like basically rhymes.
Speaks in rhymes. Okay, that's something.
Basically, like he's very carefree. He lost one of his friends and who died, and then he picked up, and then he's held on to the masterless vision.
But not.
Which is why in that picture you see Electro, because the vision went to him for a second.
Okay, so does he have 2 or just that one?
1. He only has the Anima one, but then after he used the Electro one, he gave it back. He basically threw it onto the his friend's grave.
I see.
So he's a very interesting character actually. He gives you a new instrument in the game.
I didn't even know there was a instrument in the game. Cool.
He's a very he's very red in design.
It's just sounds like a chill dude.
He's a very chill dude.
Yeah. All right.
He looks like he's on drugs half the time.
Okay, cool.
Forgot to add
he is a
right
pirate, so you know. You never know what they get into on them boats. All right, next one has like a Christmas ornament for an earring.
Close enough. This is Yoimiya.
Okay.
And my luckiest character I've ever gotten in this game.
There you go. She is Animo.
Oh, Pyro.
Okay. Well, there's red too. Okay.
She's another Pyro archer, and when she was first announced, people called her Pyro Amber.
But isn't Amber Pyro too?
That's the joke.
Okay.
Ganyu was called Cryo Amber. Everyone called something Amber if they're a bow character.
Right. So she's just better Amber.
Practically.
That's
much better.
no
So she's
good.
a 5-star. She's in charge of She's in charge of like a fireworks show in Inazuma.
All right. It has fire in the name. Get it? Haha.
Comedy Central. I'll be here all night.
Comedy Central. Just for laughs, gags.
Her design is not very complex, except for the fact that her earring looks like it weighs 25 pounds.
I know, it looks like a rip.
And she has a bow on the back of her head. On the back of like a ribbon-like bow on the back of her outfit.
I put her in the lowest tier possible because of power creep. Well, not the lowest tier possible, but the lowest tier in the regular tier list.
Okay.
There's one character lower, but you'll see.
Yeah, I really want to see that. Do I have to wait till the actual video, or
No.
I get to just see a picture at the end of this?
I'll send it to you after, but...
Woo! Next up is Sayu.
This is Tiny Girl Big Hood.
Basically, she's tired all the time.
I love those
She's
characters.
a ninja.
Okay. With that hood? How can you see, like, periphery? You can't sneak around in that.
She can transform into a, like, ball-looking thing. So I had to explain. It's called a Mujina, apparently.
Okay.
She's a part of a group called the Shumatsuban.
Cool.
She's voiced by Lily Pichu.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
I don't know if you would.
Was she from anime?
Nah, I think, or just some YouTuber or some shit. She's known by people. I didn't know if you knew.
Nope.
I had to dig a shot in the dark there.
Alright, so she's voiced by a YouTuber. That's cool.
Yes.
I guess.
She's Animo. and she tries to defy the rules of her like person training her a lot of the time, yet always gets caught.
That's not very in character for the lazy character. Come on.
What she wants to try and wants to sleep all the time.
Oh, so she's like trying to get out of like stuff.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of stuff to sleep, but she also thinks that if she sleeps, she'll grow taller.
Cool. Right now
That's why
she's
in
in B tier just because of the shape-shifting thing. That other
now next up, the coolest character.
She looks pretty cool.
Even though she is not my favorite, she's the coolest character.
Is she an ice type?
Electro Archon.
Of course. Oh, so she's gone.
Raiden Shogun. Her name is the Raiden Shogun.
That's pretty
she's
cool.
the god of Electro. So her design is she has a very pretty design. She has a long braid in the back.
Oh yeah. She looks like she's wearing a maid outfit.
She is most definitely not.
Okay, good.
And she runs the entire nation. So there's the Raiden Shogun, which is her puppet form.
Wow.
Then she put her like my consciousness into her sword.
Oh my. Okay.
And she's been meditating in there for thousands of years after her sister died. So they were twin archons or twin gods. Then her sister died.
What was her sister the god of? Thunder?
Well, they were both the god of lightning. Or god of
How does that
electro.
work?
I don't work here. I don't know, I don't work here.
I'm just telling you. Yeah. Alright, fine. Sure.
The messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. I don't know, I put her in S tier. The only god in S tier at the moment.
Kujo Sara comes next.
Guy with
She's
mask.
the head.
Oh, lady with mask. I kind of have to move the thing up so I can only see the top of their heads. Okay, lady with mask.
Kujo Sara is in charge of the army in Inazuma.
Goodness, there's so many military generals.
There's 3.
I know, but it seems like all of them.
They all fight, so it basically works. Her shoes look very weird.
Okay. I love that that's the second thing. It's like, here are the interesting points about this character. She's a general in this place. So she has weird shoes.
She can grow crow wings out of her back.
Okay.
She has Electro.
Of course.
What else? She's an archer.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess bird archer would be pretty useful.
Yeah, and then she can't really fly, but yeah, and she's extremely thin. I'm just judging her appearance now. Extremely thin.
I just put her in standard for the crow wings. I was gonna put her in plain until you said that, so.
Okay, we have 4 more characters. One of them is still not even in the game yet.
Hey, look, it's Felicia.
I know about. Kokomi
the other one's
is
Flora.
character.
Kokomi, okay.
Saganai Miya Kokomi is in charge of She's the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, which is an island in Inazuma.
Sure.
So they're in charge of they're the rebellion against this concept in Inazuma called the Vision Hunter Decree. As you said earlier, someone wanting to take all the visions. It's basically what she does. She's trying to, if she finds someone with a vision, she confiscates it.
Wait.
So she's taken over 100. She's taken 99 visions.
She's the rebellion against the act that's trying to steal the visions, though, right?
No, the Shogun, the Raiden Shogun, the Electro God, has been doing that.
Oh, so she's the one
And
who's
then
taking.
Kokomi is trying to stop that.
Oh no, okay, I had it right the first time. Got it.
She's the Hydro. She's Hydro. And I know that I said there are only 3 war generals, but this is the 4th.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Kokomi. I said I was not gonna wish for her, and I got her, and I love her. She really worked well with some of my characters.
So wait, hold on. The Electro God is stealing people's magic powers?
Yes, the Electro God steals people's magic powers.
I'll disappoint me. Alright.
Then there's another rebellion against that.
Yeah. Alright. Tier list is back in the right order now. I kind of like the idea that all the gods are flawed, though, even though, you know.
The fun thing with her, I'd say, is that she has a very big crush on each traveler because, and you get to learn this because, she writes a journal thing about her energy because she doesn't get a lot of energy, and anytime she sees a traveler, she gets +5 energy, which is a lot for her.
Okay.
Commonly, it's like 2, 1, 3. The off her energy, and then she gets +5.
I'm leaving her in S tier, but that almost makes me want to move her down again. Okay. Next up is literally an RPG Maker profile.
It is, because she's from Horizon's Dawn.
Oh my god, you're right, she is.
Eula
I didn't
here.
recognize her in 2D anime style. I've never played that game, but I do know what she looked like. So this is just a crossover.
She's the crossover character.
Alright.
Her design makes it. I can't really tell you anything about her because her design is basically lame. She's an archer. She's cryo. That's it.
Cool.
What you do with her as you want.
I did.
And she has an earpiece.
Like a phone? Like
something in her ear that looks like an earpiece.
Yeah, I think I can see it. Okay. To be fair, Horizon Zero Dawn has robot dinosaurs, so if she didn't have some sort of robot thing, I think I'd be disappointed, if anything. Next is blonde version of Child with an E.
Basically, yeah. That is Toma, my favorite character and my profile picture on Discord.
You know what? You're right. It is.
I know this because it's my profile picture.
He's crazy. Is he literally just blonde child with an E? Oh, Rosie.
Somewhat complete opposite.
Oh, okay.
Pyro. He's the housekeeper of the commission that Ayaka, the first character we put on, is in charge of, or works with. He's a 4-star character, and I already got him to his max level. And he came out only 6 days ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
I like this character a lot.
I see. So he's just opposite Childe. Does that mean he hates the gods and doesn't want to date them?
Well, he doesn't want to date the gods. He wants to date. He doesn't necessarily want to date anyone. He doesn't really care about the gods. He is from actually Mondstadt, but he actually moved to Inazuma.
Okay.
And design, sadly is like the front of his design is like has a bit on it. He looks like a Boy Scout. And then he gets black horn crown thing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask about. Like, what is that? Does that have a purpose, or is it just there?
It's an accessory.
Okay.
That leads us to the final character that we actually know about, but yet is not in the game yet. He comes out next patch. It is Goru.
What about Catboy?
He is. This is Dog. He's Dog. This is Dog Boy.
The one with the horns?
The one with the horns. He is not out yet, and we know nothing about him.
Oh, okay. It was in a different order. Okay, so Dog Boy, sure.
Yeah, the brown hair. Yeah, Dog. He's Dog. He works with Kokomi.
That's a point already. Cool rebel guy who is Dog.
He's a Geo, and he's an archer. He's a Geo archer, the first one in the game.
Okay.
Like 3 hydro catalysts.
What?
Something I found on the web.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, play Despacito.
I will stab you. I don't know where you live, but I will find you and I will kill you.
Right. Okay. So, just a cool animal friend that shoots arrows at a god.
And he's very friendly. He looks cool, and I want him.
Here's an honest question for the developers of this game. Why didn't they just start in the rebellion? It seems like the most interesting thing so far.
Well, you start off by finding out the problem in Inazuma, and then you get to the rebellion the next patch later, but...
Right? You think you'd want to start... I don't know. I just feel like, starting off with the ragtag rebellion is more fun than starting off with a bunch of grouchy knights and a child that throws bombs. Hey, wait. Where's that floating girl from the tutorial?
Oh, Paimon!
Yeah.
Paimon is not a playable character, and that's why she's not on this tier list.
Oh.
But if I were to summarize Paimon in one word, it is hate.
Yeah. You made that pretty clear when we were playing.
Yeah, I could not hold back my hatred for Paimon, which will probably get me killed one day. But I do not like Paimon.
I do, okay. I'm not a fan of, like, tiny characters in anime in general. It's like, come on. We're on a battlefield, man. Send the child into battle. But
That's basically what they did. We send a girl with bombs into war.
I know, right? It's crazy. Anyway, last one is Devil Hornsman.
Yep, and again, we know nothing about him yet, I think.
So I'm gonna put him in.
Let me see what we know. Let me Google what. Let me just Google him.
He goes in at least B tier because of the design. Oh no. I just had a terrible premonition.
He's Geo.
Cool.
He's from a thing called the Artaki Gang.
He's okay.
I don't know what that is. He lost to the Kujosara. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all we got him. And he's a Claymore character who apparently everyone is addicted to because he looks good.
He does look good. You know what my terrible premonition was? I thought for a moment before you said that we knew he was a gang member or whatever, I thought for a second he was going to be the heavy metal version of the Rockstar girl. Where his entire personality was just heavy metal.
I don't think that's what his personality is.
Because he's got like the spiky collar and the like crazy... Yeah, anyway. Good. It's for the best.
That's everyone.
That's everyone, huh? This is the tier list.
Okay, can I look now?
Yep, do it.
Okay, let me just... Okay, I like a few of these answers. Did you really say nope / nice for Lisa?
Come on, it's 69. It's nice.
There's like a whole list. You put two of my characters on my team in nope.
Well, I can't, the girl who wanted to turn people into slaves, not happening. Fireworks girl, better Amber, not happening. Sorry.
Well, her family want her, what are they called? I'm forgetting what they're called. The opposite of descendants. I'm forgetting the word.
Ancestors?
Ancestors, thank you, wanted to do that. She did not.
Well, that's what you made it sound like, so that's what I did. I had her in, like, A tier before you said that. How do you feel about S tier?
S tier? Really cool. I like, let's say, 4 of these answers.
Okay, well that's more than half, so I'll take that.
Yeah. And the cool tier feels like I got some of these characters are not cool. Wait, let me see. You spread out my favorite characters from cool.
Yeah. To nope.
Standard. Nope.
Of course, none of your favorite characters are in plain because there's no way to form an opinion on them because they're so plain, right?
Well, you actually had one of my favorite characters and really cool, but that's it. Kokomi.
Kokomi, yeah. Well, sucker for the rebellion. Apparently. Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah. Quality outro. You know.
No, yeah, I'll just end the video right there. Yeah.
Drops dead.
Right now, I'm going to put on the screen my original tier list because I don't actually have a screenshot of it. I have to go into the video and screenshot it. But did things change? Yeah, they probably did.
Things changed drastically.
So yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yep.
I don't know how to feel about this game ever, and I don't think I ever will, because I'm probably not going to play it.
One day I just screen share me just playing it.
Yeah.
Then you see the quality things I do every day.
The one thing I
won't
did
play
realize through doing this that I didn't the first time is how many of these are so vaguely Fire Emblem characters. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then there's one random thing about Genshin, ready? But the weapons is a fish.
Does Fischl wield it?
No, Fischl's a bow, the fish is a
All right,
claymore.
we're ending the video. It's over. Genshin Impact is over. Fischl
there's a
doesn't wield the
fish.
fish.
There's a fish in this game. We're done. We're done.
Like and subscribe. I'll probably
Yeah.
never talk about this game again.
Unlikely. I will be in like every comment being Genshin.
Well, I won't, but you'll... Okay. You'll have to start like a rebellion in the comments section.
I was starting a rebellion about butter and Genshin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you watch this video, thank you. We're going to stop recording now. It's been quite a bit. We started at 1, right?
One for your...
Well, 1
you
for
guys,
me. It's
4
been an
for my
hour and
time.
40 minutes, so...
We've been recording for an hour and 40 minutes.
I
A lot
don't
of
know who's
characters
gonna watch
playing in this
this.
game.
All right. Bye.